Go then.
I don't care. I'll get your drink in 10 minutes to go to bed. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Tom, thank. And here we are with the Cockpit real life racing, the International Racing League that has no assist at all and drives fully cockpit view. Sorry about the slight delay in hearing my absolutely sexy voice. Slight technical delay on Xbox behalf. But we are back. I am by myself because my co-commentator is swanning off to Australia. Same place, same difference. Yeah, just because, he's going to see his brother's wedding. And, but yeah, so I am by myself for the next couple of races. We are in a very wet France. As I reiterate again, we are in International League, cockpit view only, and no assists. As we start, we'll see Dario currently provisional pole sit over 141.2. I'll try and catch as much as the chaos as I can, but bear with me because I am by myself. Oh, that was a crazy start to this bloody thing. Good old Xbox. Don't get an Xbox, guys. I know most of you are on PC and PlayStation. Stick with them consoles because Xboxes are very temperamental. They're like a woman, and they're like a woman. They need a lot of loving. But yeah, let's hope for the best. There's 13 races on the track. Could be a very good. we will tune into as much as we can as the timers are coming in. We've got 10 minutes 15 seconds left to qualify, and let's hope it's going to be a wet race as well, because that would be brilliant. I wonder if my co-commentator is watching. It doesn't look like... Oh, he's probably sleeping because he's leaving early tomorrow morning. So, as we see some of the times here, we've got Dario still currently positional pole, 141.2. We've got Chris, who's on his outlet, we're on 142.1. Mr. Certain Penner with a 142.5. Quincy, go on Quincy lad, with a 142.9. Mr. Critco 143.4. Toby 143.7. Crashy a 145.0. Gratz, oh nice moving out of the way there. Gratzy 146.0. No assist to a 146.0. So we'll go on to, I think this is a new guy called Eater. Or Etia. Oh, it's good to see Captain Teamless. Oh, and Piscatello is back. He's invalidated his lap there. 7.5 minutes left of qualifying to go. Let's go on board Chris. He's got a bit of traffic. Oh, a little bit of snakiness there on these tyres. Still up on his time though, even though he did have a bit of shakiness. He looks like he's been slightly beaten unless he's getting a slipstream. Oh, a bit of shakiness there as the Ferrari moves to the left-hand side. Chris coming down the long straight before the long sharp left-hander. Hits the apex very nicely, doesn't invalidate, goes round the right-hander. Very nicely done for touching the apex. Can he dislodge Dario to get provisional pole? He is up on his time by half a second. He still needs to take out another half a second to dislodge Dario. We do know the Alfa Romeo boys are quick because they are currently leading the championship. Good to see Piscatello back. We have missed him. Let's hope he can do really well this race and put some of the fighting back. We watched Chris go around the final corner now. Where is he gonna? I think he's going to improve his time. I don't think he's going to improve his place. I could be wrong. We'll find out as he's coming down now past the RS straight. And he goes across the line. And he does go pole. Chris goes pole on 141.1. 1,000ths quicker than Dario. Dario's going to have to come out with 5 minutes 45 to go to try and do it. Oh, Ite goes a bit wide there. Captain is on his outlet. Piscatello is invalidated again. This is not the Piscatello that we are used to. Certain Penner's coming into sector 2 now. We'll try and stay on board and see what his time is, see if he's improving on his lap times. He comes down now through the long straight, through the left, through the right hander, hits the apex nicely. Great exit there. Power straight down. Yellow flag sector 2. That's someone probably moving out of the way. He's up on his time, but only by 0.022, Mr. Certain Penner. He's going to have to find something more in the tank and more in the engine there to try and get onto the front row of the grid. I do apologise if I do sound a little bit bunged up again. I have been suffering from the C word because I don't want to get it demonetised, but I have had it, so I do apologise now. Oh, a Certain Penner goes spinning there. He gets a bit out of shape, out of control. Mr. Quick Car is invalidated. Toby's on his out lap. Grazzi's invalidated. A lot of invalidations here. There's no assist. Is invalidated as well. Dario's on his out lap. We will go aboard Dario. We'll see what's Piscatella. Piscatella's done a PB. Well, obviously he's done a PB because he's not set up time yet. We'll stay aboard Piscatella as he's coming around the final few corners and see where he can put his Alfa Romeo. As Piscatella invalidates again. What is going on with Piscatella? Let's go on board Dario. We'll do some cinematic shots of Dario's car as he's starting his lap. There's a yellow flag. Toby is out. Toby is retired from the race. He's retired at the start of sector 2. A lot of invalidations, but it is France, and we do know, well, I know from experience, this track is an absolute ball bag for invalidations as Dario sets a PB round sector 1. Come on, Dario. Let's see what you got. He's lost some time there in sector 2 by the looks of things. He's got a lot of work now to do. I reiterate again, I do apologise if I miss anything. I am by myself. My co and slash head commentator, because it's going to wind him up when he sees that back, is going off to Australia to his brother's wedding. So we wish him all the best. He won't be around for, I think, 2 to 3 races, so you're gonna have to listen to my lovely voice by yourselves, boys. But I will do my best I can. Oh, as Dario goes a little bit screwy, it's the apex. That looks very slippery. I don't think Dario's going to improve on his time. No, he's not. He's a long way away from the line. That's the time now. If we go for one more, we'll see who's coming across the line next. Quincy. No, he's going to be doing. He's going for another lap. By the looks of things, Grazzi's invalidated. No assist here. He's down on his time a little bit, but I think he's going for an. No, he's gone off as well. Oh my God, what is going on? Piscatella is invalidated again. As no assist is out of the race, out of the qualifying. Sorry. Is Dario's set a PB? We're staying aboard Dario again for this lap. Come on, Dario. Let's see what you got, mate. Dario's got across the line now. Can he improve his time and get on provisional pole? He can with a 140.8. Woohoo! Go on, Dario. Chris is going to have to stay there. He's in the pits. There's 7 seconds left of qualifying. Can Piscatella actually put in a clean lap? That is the bigger question. Fabio Pasuello, I do apologise if I butchered your name. He is going to not get a time in. Eater's not going to get a time in either. I've seen someone jump there. I don't know who it was. I do apologise. There's so much for me to try and concentrate on. I will try my best. Oh, we've got Sir Penner who's off the track there. Who's that invalidated? That's Mr. Critico is invalidated, so he won't be improving on his time. Captain Telis is invalidated, so he won't be improving his time. Ito won't be setting the time. Can Piscatella set a time? Looks like Dario is going to be stay in pole, I believe, unless Piscatella can pull something out of his rear end. Hits the DRS now, full beams to a line, and Piscatella goes third. He goes third with his only time lap with a 1:42.252. Quincy is invalidated. So there we go, Dario pole, Chris Snipes on the front row next to him, Piscatella third with his only time lap, Sir Penner fourth, Quincy Mr. Critico line fifth and sixth, and then 2 no-timers in the new boys in Fabio Pasuello and Etio. Well, what a qualifying that was! Absolutely crazy! Absolutely crazy. And I hope the game hasn't just crashed there, because no one's setting a time up, I don't think. There we go. Woo! I'm out of breath just commentating. We'll be back racing very soon. Oh, and it's a sunny France race. Right, here we go then. Into we've got a few disqualifications already. That's a bit weird for the formation lap, but Right then. We are just about to come up, line up on the grid. We'll wait for the lights to go green, and we'll be racing in the sunny France. We do apologise if you see a lot of lag spikes. That is the problem. Again, as I reiterate, as we do every time, this is an international league. Players from all around the globe. We've got some from Italy, from Austria, a few UK boys. We've got Hungary. We've a lot of Italians, Italian stallions. We've got some Germans. We've got quite a mixed bag. So connections are a bit sketchy, a bit rocky, but we do the best we can. Fully cockpit view only, and it's no assists whatsoever, which makes it that little bit more interesting, makes it a lot more fun. And here we are. We have 5 lights. We've got a disqualification, which is not good. As we've got a Captain Teamless with a drive-through penalty for jump starting, as we're green light and we're ready to go with one from Quincy. Quincy jumps up one place already on the first straight. Oh, he gets blocked off there by Piscatella. Quincy has to go and watch him. And we got everyone looks like everyone's through the first couple of corners. All right. Oh, we've got one spinner, and that's a Ferrari, and that's Penner who's gone spinning. Captain Teamless has a drive-through for a jump start. And we look like we're all okay now. Oh, what a start! Absolutely crazy start already. One disqualification, but that's just because the game glitches. If you don't do anything during the formation lap, it just disqualifies you. Because this game is really, really good at times. Certain Penner will be obviously hoping for a safety car. He's not too far back. He's still at the edge of the packs. There's quite a lot of close battles already. As Certain Penner, there we go. Pat makes his first move on Etia. So we'll keep an eye on when Captain Teamless makes his drive through. We're jumping start as Etia is coming back at Certain Penner, as Certain Penner looks to must have gone wide. I will quickly go through a quick tyre check. And here we go, we've only got one person that is on a different strategy, and that's Certain Penner on the mediums. Everybody else is a very naughty boy with them hard-ons. I love a good hard-on. Tyres, that's what I mean. And there we go, I can now settle down and get into my groove, because we're out of the first. Oh, as Mr. Quick Go goes with its career there. That as ETA gets a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. Oh, this is so much harder to do by yourself, because you run out of breath, because there's so much action, especially in this league, because they're really, really close, all of them. As we're on board Quincy now, coming down the Sector 2 long straight, battery going a little bit there to try and keep up with Mr. Quick Go. We'll keep an eye on Piscatella and Dario, because them two are very quick, and as I say, the Alpha Male boys are leading the constructors. And it's nice to see Piscatella back and racing again. We have missed him. Let's see, the next closest battle is Chris Snipes. Chris Snipes is as well as a yellow flag sector 2. That looks like it is Etia, maybe not, it's Captain Teamless. I do apologise if you see me flicking through, but again, I am by myself and I'm trying to get everything. When we have a lull in the action, I will tell you where we are next race, which I believe will be in 9 days' time. But we'll enjoy going round, I think it's the Castello, I think it's called, the France track, as the fastest lap there. Chris, we're on 5.9. And the Doctors, or DRS, has been enabled. A Certain Penner there is on the back of Toby. He will have DRS coming up. Can he make a move? Certain Penner should be able to breeze past some of these, because he is on the better compound tyre. As we see him right on the back there of Toby. He should easily pass him with the DRS and down the long straight of Sector 2. Oh, he's got the inside line here. He's got the inside line. He's gone around the inside line, and he's got the outside line, and he's... Oh, he loses control. Oh, I think there might have been a slight touch there from Toby, but very well held from both the boys there. That could have almost caused a major crash. Certain Penner just needs to try and calm it down a bit and get into his groove. As we're going on board Quincy now, as Quincy's right on the back of Mr. Critco. Can Quincy find a move pass on the inside? Looks like he's going to take it. Oh, he backs. Oh, quick! Mr. Critco goes wide, but Quincy goes around the inside. And has he got the position? He has. Good driving there from Quincy, moving up into fourth. Mr. Critco will be coming back at him now. We know Mr. Critco is a very good driver. Well, they're all a very good driver in this league. I am going to keep an eye on the times to make sure. I do apologize for laughing. One of friends has changed his profile picture, so that just made me giggle a little bit there. So that's completely thrown me. As we are on board, Mr. Critco is on the back of Quincy. I believe so. Right, I'm going to... Oh, a bit of snap on there from Mr. Critco. They are struggling a minute on this. A minute with the tyres. I'm going to take a slight little breath so I can have a bit of drink and a little pause. So I'll leave you just to watch some of the racing. Right, there we go. There we go, back onto the fight for the race lead is between Chris and Dario. They have pulled away from Biscatello. Biscatello is really struggling. He's had a couple of races off and he seems to have lost the cruisers. I don't know if that's a bit of lag or a bit of lost control of the car there, but Chris is on the back of Dario. This is the very close battle. Chris will have DRS. He won't be able to get past Dario, and we know Dario is very, 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 very good at defending. Dario Alonso, I think his new nickname should be. But Chris will get double DRS. Is it a yellow flag sector 2? I can't see. That looks to me like it's Captain Teenless. Yellow flag sector 2 and 3 now. That must be Captain Teenless. As Crashy takes no assist, we'll quickly go into that battle and see what's going on there, if I can see them there close enough. And that's that's brought Certain Penner. Oh, his no assist goes very wide there, and that's brought Certain Penner up a place into 8th. As no assist is looking for a move, and no thinks about it, but make sure he doesn't cause any incidences, and thinks better option there instead of making a dive bomb. Certain Penner now is on the back of Crashy. Certain Penner is going to have the inside line on Crashy. Certain Penner goes for the inside line, keeps the power down, gets past Crashy. What a move, Certain Penner there. That was an unbelievable overtaking. I'm glad I caught that for you. Oh, he goes a little bit wide there, but covers off the inside line. Defends really well. There's Crashy, and I think no assist has gone down the pit. No. As Dario sits the fastest lap there at 1:35.6. As we are on the board, Crashy and no assist is struggling a little bit. Looks like all the cars are struggling a little bit, which is very strange. There's a yellow flag sector 3. That looks to me like it's Eater. Looks to be alright now. Looks like he's going forwards, which is very good and not spinning. As we go on board Crashy, he's chasing down Certain Penner. He has got no assist right behind him though. But Certain Penner is literally reeled in Grassley and Mr. Critco. There is. Oh, we're going to go on board Chris Snipes. Sorry to stop that. Watch that battle quickly. As Chris Snipes is coming up with to Dario here. We have only lost, as no assist takes Crashy. Typical. As soon as I leave it, but he did have the DRS, I should probably stay with it. That is totally my bad. But yeah, we have only lost one person, but that is not due to any fault of their own. It is the game's fault for being shit. Because if you don't move your car or take control of your car during the formation lap, it does disqualify you. But at least this time it disqualified him and took his car off the track and didn't leave a random car on the track, like it did in Canada. It's a good job it was a wet race, otherwise that would have caused a hell of a lot. And there's a yellow flag sector 2. That looks like it's Eater again. As Noah Cisco's horribly wide again there. As Chris Snipes is the fastest lap of 1:35.523. This is a great, but always Chris Snipes looks like he's going to be making a move soon. I'm going to stay on board Chris Snipes because he's coming up to the DRS straight on sector 2. But we know Dario is very, very, very good at getting out of corners and putting the power down on the exits. As certain Penna moves up into 5th place past Quincy. We'll stay on board Chris Snipes though because he's going to have the DRS. I think he's too far back now because look at Dario. Go man, he gets such an unbelievable exit. There we go, Dario still stays ahead. Chris Snipes is doing everything he can. They're pulled away from Piscatella by like a second a lap here. Certain Penna is on an absolute overtaking roll. He's now moved up into 4th, getting past Mr. Critco. I will go on board and see position changes. So the top 4 have now all stayed the same. Mr. Critco has gone up 1, Quincy's lost a place. The no assist has gone up 2, ETA has gone up 3, and everyone else pretty much either stayed the same or dropped. As Mr. Critco passes Quincy, has Quincy got a problem or has he just lost his little bit of a groove a little bit there? As Quincy's going on the inside line, has he got the power? No, Mr. Critco defends really well. Piscatella is having pretty much a very lonely race at the minute. He's got no one really close to him in front or behind us. Quincy there with the DRS and his battery gets past Mr. Critco very nicely. Can he keep it in nice and tight for the first corner? Yes, he can. And now he's got to try and chase down certain Penna. But there is like a little bit of a train behind him. So Quincy has got Mr. Critco, Grassley and no assists and Crashy all behind him as Captain Tinas gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. There is a definite big fight here for 5th place between at least 5, possibly 6 cars. There's still that dogfight for 1st place between Dario and Chris Snipes. As I say, Piscatella has had a very, very boring 8 laps on what you'd say boring for him, as ETA gets a penalty for multiple warnings. Because, as I say, Piscatella has got no one behind or no one in front of him really for any great distance. Which is not the Piscatella where we are used to seeing. As Toby passes ETA. Oh, as Mr. Critco nearly crashed into Quincy there. Good driving from him there as Dario sets a fast lap there of 1:35.3. I don't know about you boys, but I'm out of breath just commentating on you lot. Love it. Is Mr. Critco gonna have enough in? Oh, he snaps on his no assist, is retired from the race. Where has he retired that car? Is this a safety car? Is this a safety car? I'm trying to look at the pits. I believe it is. I believe we are about to see the safety car on lap 8. I'm trying to look for one of the flashing boards to clarify. We'll see if anyone darts into the pits, but I believe it is a safety. It is a safety car. We have got a safety car. That's good because it gives me a chance to get my breath back. Whew. Are we going to see a few people changing the strategies off these hards? Oh no! Who's that that's just spun? I don't even know who that was that just spun. I'm so sorry, I just saw you spin. Might have been Captain Teenless as Dario and Chris both pit. Is Piscatella going to follow suit? It'll be a double stop from the Alfa Romeo boys, which we know they are good at. Yeah, a bit of lag there. Yes, Piscatella pits as well. Is certain Penna going to pit? Has he got damage? No, I don't think he has. I think he's just watching out. And certain Penna pits as well. What's Quincy going to do? Quincy stays out. Ooh, that could be a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. As Crashy pits. Galazzi doesn't pit. As Quincy then takes up third place. He's still yet to pit. Whew, we'll go into tyres and see what people have changed to. Few different strategies there. We've got a number of people going on. We've got a certain Penna now who's on the hard-ons, and then the rest of them are pretty much on the mediums. This could be interesting. I'll go quickly on boards. The penalties, why I can. Well, we've got a bit of a low. So ET has got 6 seconds and Captain Tinas with 3 seconds. Bear in mind, don't forget Captain Tinas has had a drive-through for jump starting. Absolutely intense race. Absolutely intense. Love to see it. Love to see it. And if you guys, if you're watching and stuff and want to join a league that's not as, it's a bit more friendlier than, like, for assist-wise than this one, then look for PRL Racing. I am admin for that, and yeah, it runs every Tuesday night. If you want to, I do commentary for that as well. If you want to show your support, or if you want to race, then drop me a message, and we'll get you in a trial. But as we've got a lull in play, I will tell you where we are for the Cockpit Real Life Racing next race. We are in La France now, so we are in 9 days' time in Hungary, and it is a sprint Hungary. So we are in Hungary on the 9th of April for a sprint. So that could be interesting. That's pretty much 9 days' time in here, so because it's the first tomorrow. So in 9 days' time, we are in Hungary for Cockpit Real Life Racing. Right, I think the safety car probably will be in maybe next lap, depending. Let's try and get my F1 game brain on. I think it will be out for one more lap. And I am right. We'll do a bit of cinematic shots there. So we'll be back underway, we'll be back green and racing very shortly. There we go, the safety car is in this lap, and as we always say, Brandon, this is how you do a restart. Well, as we not all what we always say, as Mr. Gill, my co-commentator slash head commentator, always says. Would like to wish him a very happy birthday as well. But here we go, we are going to be back green and racing. We will go on board Quincy for this restart. We'll go on board the driver that's currently P3, Quincy. Yet to stop, mind, from this restart. Let's hope they all get a good start. Dario's gone. Dario is gone. Looks like there could be an overtake here with Grazzi and Piscatella. Piscatella is now past Grazzi. Can Piscatella... Oh! Because Quincy goes wide, Piscatella couldn't put the power down. And out of nowhere, certain Penner is coming up on Piscatella. Oh, a little bit of a touch there. Piscatella on the back of Quincy. Piscatella's got the inside line. And Piscatella moved up into third. He's now got to chase down them two drivers that have been eluding him for the first 9 laps of this race. Can he now get the power down and chase them? Certain Penner will know that his hard tyres will need time to warm up to try and keep up with the boys. Mr. Quicker gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Just about at the halfway point of this race. As Dario with a fast lap there, a 1:34.599. Oh, is Grassy Mr. Crico get very close there? Some good awareness there from Mr. Crico to not go into the back of Grassy. And again, he nearly goes into the back of Grassy. Grassy is struggling. Mr. Crico needs to just hold out a little bit and then try and find a move. A certain penalty passes Quincy. And a 5-second penalty for a clear corner cut from Etia. Certain Penner has moved up into 4th place. And now he's got the... Is he get a flag sector 2? That is Mr. Captain Teenless. We'll just go, yeah, he's gone a little bit wide there. As Quincy's come back at a certain Penner. Typical, as soon as I leave it, something happens. Every time it's Mr. Critico passes Grazie. This could be a good battle between these two. It normally is. We normally see these two go battle to battle on track quite a bit. As Dario there fast up to 1:33.9. That fastest lap should probably keep tumbling, you would imagine, as the DRS has now been re-enabled. As certain Penner passes Quincy. Yellow flag sector 3, that's Captain Teenless again. Yellow flag sector 1, that is Etia. We're going to stay on board this though, as Chris Snipes is still trying hard to pass Dario. Oh, he could have had a move there, but decided not to make it because it would have been a dive bomb. Very nicely done there. Hopefully we can, but we know Dario is unbelievably good at getting out of corners and putting the power down. Yellow flag sector 2, that is Etia. But it is his first race as Crashy passes Grazie. Grazie's coming back out, even though I don't think he's got enough to do it just yet. Phew, that's me, sorry, I do apologise. Oh. Oh, as Quincy goes wide there, that could open the door for Mr. Critco to pass him. Mr. Critco has got no battery left though, he's only going to rely on DRS. We'll go on board to see who still needs to pit, because I think it's only a few people. It is Quincy and Grazie, and Etia still need to make that mandatory pit stop. Is Quincy going to be hoping for another safety car? I think he might just be doing that. But here we go, Mr. Critico should make a move on him now. He's got the DRS. He's using all of his battery. Is he got enough to pass Quincy now? Pulls to the left, goes down the inside and makes a pass. There we go, he takes that place as Toby passes Grazie as well during that same straight, which is where pretty much most of the overtakes happen on this track. But Quincy's coming back at him. Quincy's going to have the inside line. Quincy, go on, Quincy. Oh, he's going to have the inside line again on this one. No, backs out a little bit there. He's still got the inside line. He's holding that inside line. Oh, unlucky Quincy there. Very nice driver between Quincy and Mr. Critco here. Oh, Quincy goes a bit wide. I think these tyres could be coming to the end of its life. As now Crashy passes Quincy. Quincy must need to be pit now. Indeed he is. Quincy goes into his mandatory pit stop. Toby is coming up to the back of Grazzi as well. Very nice driving from the two of them. As Crashy's passing Mr. Critco there. Crashy moves up into 5th place. Again, Piscatella is back to that sort of lonely 3rd spot of no one in front really for a distance and no one really behind him. I think he'd just be happy to get onto the podium. Alright, catch you later, man. As Piscatella gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, that is definitely not like Piscatella, as Quincy now moves up into 9th place. So the yellow flag sector 3. Can't even see who that it will be. It looks like it's Mr. Critco. Mr. Critco, yeah, he's gone horribly wide. He's dropped 2 places there to Grazzi and Toby. No, just this 1 place, sorry, to Toby. We'll stay on board, see if Mr. Critco's getting a move. I don't think it will be, as Toby's coming up now. Is he going to make a move on Grazzi? No, he's just a bit too far back to make a move stick legally. Oh, it's a little bit wide there. We've got more Chris. Is he still trying to fight Dario for this race lead? I don't know, I keep reiterating, but Dario is so good at getting out of corners. He's just unbelievable at getting the power down on the corners at the right time. But Chris is a lot closer this time. Oh, Chris goes a little bit wide then. Dario gets a great exit again. Just to separate him. As Grazzi gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Yellow flag sector 1 and 2. We'll go see who that could be. That is Grazzi. And the only battle really that's on track at the minute is still this battle between Chris and Dario. Beautiful overhead shot there of them two. And you can just see, look at Dario, but just pull away. See, still on board this. They are coming up to start lapping some cars now, which again, ghosting is off, so it is completely like realistic. It still could be a, which could, to be fair, it could, depending on how close Dario is, it could help Dario if he can get some DRS, because this battle between Chris and Dario has been going on all race. They are very Chris just can't find just that extra little bit of juice he needs to get past Dario. As we see Quincy past Grassy, Grassy's in the pits. So as we go again, we are 9 days time. We are in Hungary, I believe. In this cockpit rail racing where all the drivers use cockpit view all the time, no assists, and it's an international league. As Chris is a lot closer now to Dario, can he find enough in him to get past? As Captain Tina, sorry, gets a 3-second penalty. Surely now Chris is a lot closer. Can Dario do what he does best? As E.T. gets a 3-second penalty. Dario again there. Look at the exit he gets. Dario just can get the power down so well. I don't think Chris is again probably a little bit too far behind now. Again, because Dario's exiting on corners and getting the power down is just phenomenal to watch. Chris must be thinking, what do I need to do to get past Dario? He's tried absolutely everything. He is trying so hard. He just can't find the power to get past him. Dario, as again, I keep reiterating, but Dario's just so good on the exits to get the power down. Chris has just can't keep up with him. So, go buddy. We'll see if he can make a move this time. But if you just look at the gap, he just can't. Even with the DRS on his side, he just can't get close enough to him to make a move. He must be hoping Dario makes a mistake, but we know Dario is very, very reliable and hardly ever makes a mistake. But just 1 3-second penalty would scupper Dario's chances. But again, Dario is very, very good at keeping penalty free. I say that now, if he gets one, I will apologise because it would be commentator's curse. Oh, as Chris goes a bit wide, as Chris gets the penalty. Oh, well, that's commentator's curse in the wrong way. Typical that, isn't it? Jesus Christ, well done, Reese. As Mr. Critico gets a 3-second penalty. Dario now be having a little sigh of relief. Chris is struggling. He's looking like he's fighting too hard to make that move. So this is the only real battle that's currently on track. I mean, a safety car would be quite nice right now, just to budget right up for the last couple of laps, but I don't think it's going to happen. As Chris is a lot closer this time. He's got the DRS, he's got the ERS. He's going to actually finally make a move past Dario. He finally takes the race lead. But that 3-second penalty could come back and haunt him though. As Piscatella gets another 3-second warning. Oh no, Piscatella. The yellow flag sector 3. Looks like a Red Bull. As Chris gets another 3-second penalty. Oh no. That is not good. Now Piscatella needs to... Oh no, he's got his penalties anyway, so a certain Penna can pick up some pace. Dario must be just happy now. All he needs to do is just stay within 6 seconds and he will win this race. He doesn't really need to push now. I will quickly go through the penalties for you. As there we go, Chris Snipes and Piscatella 6 seconds, Mr. Kretko 6 seconds, Grazzi did captain's innocent, and to easier all our penalties as well. And we'll go on to the where is it? There we go, setting changes. So the biggest gainer at the minute is Crashy, who's up 4. Multiple people have dropped 2, and a few people that stayed the same in Piscatella and certain Penna. But as it stands, Dario will be winning this race with Chris Snipes' 6 seconds worth of penalties. Pretty much 3 laps to go. Wouldn't really change much now because the safety car, because it would only be out for probably a lap. Because this game won't let you finish into a safety car, which is pretty much good anyway, because as I say, it is motor racing. Dario doesn't really need to push, but he would probably want to win this cleanly. As there we go, he gets past Chris now. Chris can probably shouldn't really need to fight him. Because with Chris's 6 seconds of penalties, I just don't see him. He's still going to come back fighting though. He's still fighting. Look at the speed Dario just get. Dario is just an absolute machine. They go wheel to wheel here, around there. Oh, that's unbelievable driving from these two. Chris goes on the inside there. Dario's just like, yeah, go for it, go for it. 2 laps to go. When they hit the checkered flag, when they hit the start finish line, there'll be 2 laps to go. Dario must just be thinking, you take it for now. I'll get it on penalties. That's personally what I would do, because to finish, to score points, you need to finish. So Dario's like, I will just sit behind you, but he's not. It looks like he's coming back at him though. If I was Dario, I'd be like, nah, I'll just chill. You're not getting 6 seconds in 2 laps. The yellow flag sector 3. As Crashy gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. As Quincy's looking to make a move on Toby here, we'll keep an eye on his times. If it gets a little bit closer, I'll go and have a look. We're going to have a look now whereabouts he is compared. He's chasing, he's on a lot fresher tyres, so you never know. As Dario looks to make a move on Chris there with the DRS in the back straight, and Chris cuts a... Oh, these two need to be careful, because if these don't want these two to crash each other out. But again, it's great battle between these two. If only Chris didn't have them penalties, this would be an absolute dogfight to the finish line. Very unfortunate he's got it. As Toby passes Quincy, and Quincy Quincy's going to come back out. We're quickly going to this battle here because it looks like Quincy's going to be making a move. Quincy's looking to go around the outside. Oh, a little bit of touch there. Oh, another touch. Go on, Quincy, go on the inside. Quincy's gone on the inside line past Toby. Toby will have the DRS, I believe, unless Quincy will have it with the detection zone. It's Toby that has the DRS. And Toby slots in behind him as Dario takes Chris again. These two are just going hammer and tong here. Like I say, it's a shame that Chris has got them 2 3-second penalties because this would be an unbelievable finish to this race. We're on the last lap between these two. They've been battling all race and qualifying. Ooh, careful, careful, careful. As Chris is going to have a DRS, they are going wheel to wheel here. This is unbelievable. Yellow flag sector 1. I can't see who that is. That looks like it is Etia. It is his first race. Hopefully see some him improve for the next race. Again, we are in Hungary for a sprint race in 9 days' time. And there we go, as we coming up to the final few corners. Chris Sniper will take the checkered flag, but Dario will win this race because Chris has got 2 3-second penalties. There we go, go on board Chris, round the final corner. These two are still fighting to the line as Chris takes the checkered flag. But Dario wins in the Francais. Chris Catella comes home to take the final podium in 3rd. See Certain Penna now come around the final corner. He will take home 4th place. Good points for him and the Ferrari. The only Ferrari on the race at the minute. There we go. You see Crashy should come home in 5th place. Say again, we are in Hungary for a sprint race on the 9th of April, which is very good because I absolutely adore Hungary, so I am very much looking forward to that. There we can see Crashy come homes in 5th. Quincy, a great little race for him. He's going to take 6th. Captain Tinas takes 10th because he's got the black and white flag. There we go. Quincy, sorry, 6th. Toby 7th. Mr. Crypto will come home in. I imagine he'll come home in. He should come home in 8th. We'll just cross the line here now. Mr. Crypto does get 8th. Grassy, final car to come over the line. He will take 9th. Captain Teamless takes the last points. Unlucky for Ethan for not getting points in his first race, but there's all to play for. Again, we'll see you on the 9th of April for the Cockpit Real Racing. Thank you and goodbye.